Hello, 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 dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So we have Capricorn, Aquarius Cusp, July 20th to the 26th. You're very focused, tunnel vision, very determined to see something through. Um, you're multitasking. You're multitasking, so do not be surprised if one day this week you flat out like end up sleeping like the whole day or most of your day. And I don't feel like it's gonna happen when you are busy or when you're committed to something else. That's not what I'm saying, but I feel like once you're done with all the things that you want to accomplish this week, because you have a lot on you have a really huge list, Capricorn, Aquarius, cusp. Um, Almost, I don't want to say, it's almost like triple what you normally do. So there is going to be like a half day or a whole day of rest, and not necessarily sleeping, but you do need that rest to kind of just like whoosh. And again, this is something almost like a pattern for you guys. The letter R is showing. I'm not exactly sure who that is for, but take it however you may, because they're just showing me the letter R. Could be rest, rejuvenate, refresh, reset. But if you're in this space where you work and 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 you work, and then you get to the point where you're so exhausted that then you need an entire day of break, and then it's almost like you penalize yourself or you criticize yourself for needing to take that whole day, then maybe practicing smaller breaks. Just saying. It works for some people, it doesn't. Some people work better with just going, 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 and then push an entire day just to rest. So whatever works for you. But if you feel that it is becoming overwhelming, the way that you have been doing things, or the way that you have been overcommitting yourself, then maybe there's a tweak that is needed. Do not forget, and I don't know why I have to say this, but do not forget to hydrate and do not forget to eat. Um, and I'm not telling you to go ahead and stuff yourself with, first thing that you see, but just make sure that you're eating enough to keep your energy levels stable, and make sure that you're staying hydrated. A lot of you, the hydration part of it is the main thing. A lot of you are not so much tired from work or hungry or exhausted. A lot of you are dehydrated and you are unaware of it. Everybody is different. You can go online and search how much water intake you should be taking for your body weight, blah blah blah. Some people say I drink a gallon of water, some people say I drink a liter, some people say I drink eight glasses. I'm not here to tell you how to do it. Personally, I listen to my body. Sometimes it can be 100 ounces, sometimes it can be 150 ounces, sometimes it can be 60 ounces, and throwing in there some different teas that hydrate or whatever it is. So again, do your research. If you're feeling overly tired, or you're feeling exhausted, or you're feeling like it's hard for you like to get going, it may just be that some of you just may be dehydrated, not getting the adequate amount of water. And you also have to take into play like your sleep and stuff like that. So personally, and I'm just using this as an example, I drink a lot of water, minimum about 100 ounces, I would say, not including my teas and things like that, which I have a couple of a day. The green tea, the chamomile tea, and stuff like that. But when I work out, like especially when I do cardio, I have to supplement the electrolytes and the magnesium, the potassium, and stuff like that, because then it can over dehydrate me. Even if I just drink plain water, it won't be sufficient enough. But that's, again, you guys know I have narcolepsy. For those of you that don't, I was diagnosed with narcolepsy with cataplexy. I do have a channel where I speak about that. But it's because of that, I've gotten into the space where I listen to my body, and people ask me like, how the heck do you know what your body wants? if you listen to your body will tell you, like, when it needs water, when it needs food, what food it needs at that time, how much water, whether you need tea, whatever it is that you need, right? And if you feel that you're not there at this moment, as far as like listening to your body, then I would suggest doing some research, at least to get a baseline of how much water intake or how much fluids you should be taking in, so that you don't feel so dehydrated. Let's go ahead and let's pull out 3 oracle cards. These can be confirmations to the reading, confirmation to something that didn't come out in the reading, or just your advice. So the first card we had, someone else had this one, 33, you who show the way. So whatever it is that you're doing, even though you're working a lot, you're doing a lot of things, you are inspiring a lot of people, you are motivating a lot of people to follow their dream, to go after the things that they want. The number 25, beyond the threshold of fear. If anything needs to change, if you're being asked to tweak anything in the way that you do things, don't be afraid to shift. Don't be afraid for the little tweaks. The little tweaks come in to help you do things smarter and not having to work as hard, is what I'm picking up. The number 6, we have 1, and this is drawing me back to that energy where I was talking about listening to yourself, listening to your body. There is a needing to reconnect, or really needing to quiet the mind down enough to listen to what it is that you need. So in combination with everything, you are setting an example in whatever industry you're in, because you do tend to face your fears, and you do tend to go after the things that you want, but sometimes you can be a little stubborn with changing things or tweaking things, and you need to let go of that control and know that if you're being led to tweak something at this moment, it is only going to be for your benefit. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. As always, thank you for all the love and support. Thank you for the liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. Thank you to all of those that have been donating. It is greatly appreciated. And if you have not liked, share, or subscribe, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, you can go ahead and find that information down below in the description. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Mwah. Love you all. Bye-bye.